going on, guys? Conceal Lizard here, and today I'm going to tell you how I record. So this link will be in the description. It's absolutely free. It works for Mac, Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. It's called OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. People also use this for streaming, but it works very, very well to get very good quality for videos. So once you open it, you're not going to be greeted with what you see right here. You're going to be greeted with something like add scene, we'll call it. This is what you start with, something blank. See how it's black for you? You'll click that, and then you see it's just gonna be black around this border. So the first thing you want to do is you're gonna right click, so it's gonna be black like this. I know you guys can't see anything, so you're gonna want to right click. Pretend this stuff right here is in here. You want to right click. You want to hit add. You want to hit window capture. And when you hit window capture like that, you want to hit OK. You don't want to mess with this stuff. This stuff's perfect. And you want to hit OK. Oh, I already have one, so it's not gonna do anything. But let me do that in the scene real quickly. You can't see anything, but I just did exactly what I told you I was doing. Oh, that's my bad. My bad. Don't listen to that. You don't want to hit window capture. You want to hit monitor capture. I'm sorry for that. Hit OK. And then you get this. So you can see everything. Look. Watch. See? See all that? If I minimize it, you get my screen. Pretty straightforward. But, I'm going to get the other things you can do in a minute. This is how we get sound, and this is how we get our, this to work. So this takes a lot of playing around to get it perfect for your noise, your audio, to desktop game audio. So what you want to do is you want to go into settings. In general, you want this to be the same. Now, you can pause, and I want you to make it look exactly like mine, okay? So pause and make it. I'm going to read it off, though. Encoder, you want to click it so it's 264. You want to check your CVR. You want to have it at 3,200. If your computer is not running an i7 processor, you're going to want to make this 3,000 or lower. So you're going to have to play with that. And then you want to keep this checked right here. You want ACC 48 kilohertz, 128 stereo. Everything there, you just want to pause and you want to make that all look exactly like mine. And this you will have to play with, depending on how good your computer is. For this right here, you will not see any of this. Let me just file output only. This is what you're going to see. And this will look a little bit different, and it's really hard to find your video, so this is what you're going to do. So let me minimize out of this for a second. You want to right click, and you want to hit that on your computer, and you want to hover over new, hit folder, name the folder whatever you want, so we'll name it WhatsApp. Okay? So this is the folder your videos are going to show up in when you're done recording. Want to double click that folder, and as right here you see, you just get this, you get your name of the folder. You want to left click that, and you get this weird stuff that tells you the user, your name on your computer, and that you want to right click, copy, and then you want to exit out of that. Want to go back into there, open broadcaster software, go back into your settings, go to broadcast settings. You won't see this, you'll see file output only, or you just want to change the mode to file output only because you're not going to live stream. You want to see where file path, you want to click that, you want to delete everything in there within the backspace, and you just want to hit paste, and that's where your videos will now show up. Pretty straightforward. You want to leave this the same. No, we don't want to permanently change this. Video, you just want to make sure that it's using your graphics card, there. And you want, this is going to sound a little bit weird, but you always run it at 920 by 1080, because that's 1080p. And, you want 16, to 9, 16.9 aspect ratio. You always want to run your games in 920 by 1080 and the aspect ratio at 16.9 because that's how it's going to record. This will sound really weird. Now that we have it, the base resolution, the resolution downscale, well, it's never going to be able to always run at 1080 because if you keep this at 1080 right here on computer, any computer can basically run it. But I don't think OBS itself can run it. I don't think the processing power is that good. Because the way that OBS is ran, it always makes it pixely and blurry. You can play with it if you want, but I don't even think streamers use that. They use 720 because they cannot get 1080 without it looking super blurry with games. So you want to keep it at 1280 by 720. You want this at fastest, and you always want to run at 30 frames per second, or else it will get blurry again. Because I don't know why. You can look up why that happens, but that's what you want to do. Now audio, no, I don't want to change my changes there. So audio. You always want this to be default, but whatever one you're using for your microphone for talking, you want to use. So I'm using the Blue Snowball. You never want this to be default because it may use, if you have two audio producers, then it could go to the crappier one like the because I have a microphone on my what do you call it? My webcam, so I want to keep it at Blue Snowball. So you never want to force out microphone audio. And then you always want to show connected devices. You want this at 200, 1, Actually not one. These right here will boost it. So if your desktop is pretty quiet and you have something running that you want them to hear, you're gonna want to boost this because it'll boost up the sound. But my microphone is really soft, so I boosted up the microphone sound, so it goes all the way up to 10. So it gets louder and softer the lower you go. And down here, as you can see, that also works. So if you have those the same, you could change the way the volume, how loud the volume is here and there, and this is just another way to do it to make it even louder. So hotkeys, you really don't want to use these right here unless you want to hold the button to talk. So right here, this is the only ones I use. I use F8 and F9. F8 I use to start my videos because that's what makes it start recording. If you have OBS open, and F9 to stop recording. You can mess with these all you want. There's nothing really there. Advanced, take a look at this and make it exactly like mine. Bam, 700, normal. Allow the modifiers, hotkeys, 2, super fast main, use CVR, blah blah blah, 0, 20, nothing else checked. This right here, you don't want to mess with that. Microphone noise gate. This is just a noise gate that, this is just going to help you with your audio. My audio is perfectly fine. So it's usually good at the base because I never had to change anything in here. Seed switcher, you want to leave alone. So there you go. Now that you have that done right there, there's a couple things you need to know. This is right here. Now these are sources. Look, I have different ones. See, now you're seeing weird stuff happening. But anyway, monitor capture is what you have. If you want to record a game, you want to open the game up. You want to hit Control Escape. If you're on I don't know what it is for Mac, but I know for PC it's Control Escape. And when you hit that, your game is still running in the background like one of these, but you're not playing it. So now you want to hit Add. You want to hit Game Capture. So now that you do that, you want to see this thing right here. It says Application. I have nothing running in the background besides OBS. But for instance, watch. If I open this, so I open Google Chrome, and now if I refresh, it's basically just going to record Google Chrome whenever it's open. But you can hit stretch the screen, but always play your games in full screen mode because you do not want it to stretch, or it will downscale and it will zoom in more and you can see more of the pixels. You know, we don't want that. But that's what you do for game capture, and then it'll just record your sound and it'll record it right here. You never want to use monitor capture instead of game capture because it will get pixely because the monitor capture is just to get more of all the colors and not for the gaming stuff. So gaming stuff will bog down your RAM a little bit, but not by a lot. There's a couple more things. Video capture device, that's for like, what do you call it? A webcam, pretty straightforward. Text is pretty straightforward too. Text, for instance, that's the font, HELO, hello. Background color, we want the color to be blue. Okay. Now it says hello right there. And to change what that is, you want to hit edit scene, click it, and now you can move it around. You can make it super big or super small. But since I made it such small letters, I made it at 46. You can make it bigger by itself, but when you stretch it, it's still at the 46 spot, but as you can see, it's stretching. So let's keep it right here. That's good for now. But if you look at something here, the text is at the top. So whatever is at the top of your source is what's going to show first, and this is going to show second. So if I move the text to the bottom, you just right-click it, you hit Order, you go Move Down. The text is still there, but the monitor capture is on top. So that's why you can't see that. I can move the monitor capture, and it's there. But if I move back the monitor capture, there we go. It's like that. So it's layering basically. Top is the top, which show first, and that you get an image. If you want like a cat, dog, for any reason. Window capture, monitor capture, image slideshow, text, video capture device, game capture, all pretty straightforward. Like I said, you hit edit scene to move this around. Bam. If I get quiet to listen, la 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 la. See, back to normal. And this right here, you can mess with too. Everything's good for me. You want to also adjust your sound because it's gonna take, like, if you buy a new game and you want to record it, it's gonna take a minute to record because you need to figure out how it works with the sound to get it perfect. But anyway, guys, and you can get plugins. Plugins are for like if you live stream. See, blah blah blah. OBS scene switcher, video game capture plugin, bunch of other stuff that I don't really care about. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And as I end the video and I say thank you for watching, I am going to hit F9. So watch. Thank you guys for watching. This is Ben Clancy Lizard, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Now I hit F9 and it'll end the video.